Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Greta Hill and I'm really happy to be here with you. Thank you for joining me for my series on living in lunar rhythm, where we gather every Monday to meditate together and to really connect with the magic and the mystery of the moon. Living in lunar rhythm teaches us how to tune in and to truly listen inside, to notice how we feel throughout the different days and the cycles of each month. And so before we begin, I would love to know how you're feeling today. Are you noticing any connections between your energy levels, your moods, and the different moon phases? I'm really curious. I would love to hear from you if you wish to share this in the chat box. So whenever you see the moon each night, just let it be a reminder to check in with your body and your emotions, even if it's just for a minute or two. So right now we're in the waning crescent moon phase, which is also known as the balsamic moon. And the word balsamic is connected to the health-giving properties of balsam, to soothing and restorative. Okay, this is a time when there is very little moonlight in the sky, and we're restored by the darkness of night. It can sometimes correlate with a feeling of low energy, so it's important to honor your need for rest. And this particular moon, for any of you who are tuning in live, is the balsamic moon in the sign of Aquarius. It's a time when we can practice a deep, abiding presence and an acceptance moment by moment of everything that arises, and then free ourselves from stress, from tension, and also from the challenging emotions like anger and jealousy or fear. We can meditate to release, to let go, and to really surrender to the flow of life. Sometimes this idea of surrender can be challenging because many people associate surrender with giving up, with giving in, or with a failure of some kind. But spiritual surrender is understood differently, and it's about releasing the struggle. It's saying yes to the flow of life. In his book, The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle says that surrender is the simple but profound wisdom of yielding to rather than opposing the flow of life. Yielding and letting go of control can be really scary because the ego just likes to be in control. It likes to be right, and it will hold on to old stories. But we probably all had those very humbling experiences where we realize that no matter how hard we try, we're just not always in absolute control. There is a bigger energy that's moving through all of nature, and we can choose to move with it or against it. At the times in my own life when I was able to loosen my tight grip on the reins and release tension and surrender to the flow of life were some of the times that I experienced the deepest peace. And so now let's settle in to meditate together. And take a moment to find a comfortable position, a comfortable way to be in your body, either sitting or even lying down for this meditation. And gently close your eyes if it feels okay to do so, and take 3 nice, big, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and clear the air out through your mouth. Just using the exhalations to truly release. And after your final round, we'll start to breathe in and out through the nose. We'll do resonance breathing, which helps the nervous system to shift into a calmer, more relaxed state by extending the exhalations just a couple of beats longer than the inhales. So for this, we'll inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. And I'll talk you through a few rounds. Begin by exhaling out all of your air. And slowly breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, continue on your own for a few more rounds with this count. And with the next out breath, release the count and breathe naturally. And as you rest into the natural flow of the breath, start to gently scan your body from head to toe. Notice any areas that feel particularly comfortable or uncomfortable. And just noticing how your body feels. And try to feel your body from the inside. Notice any tension, pain, softness. Notice if there's any particular mood or emotion that's present for you right now. And simply breathe into whatever sensations you discover. Begin to feel the weight of your body. Feel the weight of your body on the earth. Notice the force of gravity drawing you near. And feel as if you're making an imprint on the surface of the earth, whether you're sitting or lying down. Feel that the place you are in right now, right in this moment, is receiving you. It is specially designed to hold you, to accept you, to hold and to absorb anything at all that you wish to release. Now gently shift your focus to the rise and the fall of the breath, wherever you feel it the strongest in your body right now. As you become increasingly comfortable following the natural rhythm of the breath, begin to imagine a steady flow of energy from just above the crown of your head. And this energy streams down over you. It is very smooth. It's very warm. This energy is very clear, like moonlight. Visualize it or just be aware of this clear liquid light that flows down through the top of the head, and notice as tension starts to melt away. This light pours down over your head, and it softens all of the muscles in and around your face, your jaw. It flows down your neck, your throat. Allow it to melt away any tension, any discomfort. You breathe naturally as it continues to flow down now over your shoulders, releasing the weight that you've been carrying there continues to flow down both of your arms, relaxing, releasing, down towards the elbows, down to your hands. This clear energy flows down and melts any tension in your chest, your upper back. Now feel this warm, glowing light as it melts away any suffering or any struggle in and around your heart space. Breath by breath, see the light like a salve, a healing salve for your heart. Continue to breathe gently with this healing energy. Allow this glowing energy to start to move down through the rest of your trunk, down your lower back. And watch as it continues now into your belly. Soften any holding in your belly. It's softening, melting away any stress. Releasing any of the burdens and old stories that you have been carrying. And notice the spaciousness, the brightness, the warmth as this light continues down into your pelvis, into your hips. A steady stream of energy moving down your legs, your knees, down your calves. And simply follow it as it flows down through your body, sliding towards your feet. This liquid, clear light is melting away any tension, any stress that you have been accumulating. Allow this light to soften and release any threads of tension in your ankles, your feet, anywhere in your body. Notice the spaciousness inside, right? The brightness, the warmth, as this light continues to stream through the whole of your body, cleansing and releasing what is no longer yours to carry, melting any last remaining threads of tension. You feel your entire body now full of that very spacious, clear feeling. Allow your mind to rest in that space. Release any hard focus. Surrender any need to control. You breathe naturally without effort and allow your mind to rest into this space. Keep yielding to the breath. There's nothing to do, nothing to control, nothing at all to figure out. You simply watch the rise and the fall of the breath. As thoughts arise, as feelings may arise, we gently surrender and yield again to the flow of the breath. Notice any attempt to control, to over effort. Keep resting into the flow of your breath, the natural rise of the inhale and fall of the exhalation, yielding again and again to the flow of breath, yielding again and again to the flow of life. You may gently begin to repeat an affirmation internally, just repeating inside, I release and I let go. I release and I let go. Continue to breathe naturally, just repeating the affirmation as it arises spontaneously. Release any gripping in your body, any gripping in your mind. Just softly, internally affirming, I release and I let go. Allow the affirmation to dissolve and continue to rest into the flow of your breath. Surrender implies an unshakable faith. Surrender implies a steadiness, a calm inner stillness that is present at the depths of one's being. Surrender implies softness, an ability to bend but not break. It frees us from worry and from fear. And so just enjoy a couple deeper breaths as you bring yourself back into the space. And as you feel ready, please softly open up your eyes and just taking in the space that you are, wherever you are. Take a few moments to reflect on this experience and to really take note of how you feel right now. Notice any shift inside, and it might be really subtle, but it's important to take note. Surrender is about yielding, and when one yields, one can withstand anything that happens without losing their center. There is a beautiful word in Sanskrit, ananda, which means bliss. And it is the deepest joy within that's not dependent on anyone or anything outside of ourselves. We can tap into this inner bliss when we practice acceptance and truly yielding to the moment, surrendering our attachments. We can stay present, soften the struggle as we open breath by breath to all that life brings, and then act from a place of deep presence and inner peace. So as you move from this practice off of the cushion and into your life, into your everyday, when you notice yourself holding on too tight or really struggling with a challenging emotion, practice taking a couple of really deep clearing breaths. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth like we did in the very beginning. And gently say, I release and I let go. I release and I let go. It's also great to spend a little time each day just scanning your body, allowing your body to soften and to surrender, letting your breath melt tension that you discover. And remember to rest and restore in the darkness of this waning moon. So thank you so much for sharing this sacred time together. And please continue to explore and to deepen your meditation practice with us. Check out our daily live meditations at round.glass or on the app. And I hope to see you next week when we continue with our moon meditations. So thank you so much and happy moon gazing.